Hi Fern, this is my instructional video for you on how to use chopsticks. So, this is a traditional pair of Chinese chopsticks. Notice how I'm holding them. Let's just take that apart. The first one then sits in that little soft part of your hand there and rests on that finger there so that it's really solid. So that there is locked by your thumb and that there can't move anywhere. That there is really solidly stuck into my hand there. So that acts as the anchor point. The second chopstick then sits on that finger and the thumb to balance, and then it can be steered. And notice now that I can move the tip to align to the side, to align, side, align. And these are little exercises you can try to get control. But the idea of it is then that you're holding them at this end and that they're parallel. So you can see here now there is this gap, uniform gap, so when you're picking up food you can see how to hold it. So this one is anchored across that finger there, this one is the one that moves. You approach the food, anchor one in there, top one comes down and grabs it like this. If you flip it over, it'll flip out. So just come back to it again, anchor one in, top one in, and like that. Okay, and then if you chop some bread up, you can have some fun building little towers like this. And it develops the skill then of picking up, turning it around, picking it up, until eventually, that's probably as high as it'll go. That's bread. Bread is great to start with because it's kind of squishy and forgiving. So let's move on to the trickier stuff. So I make sure then that my chopsticks are aligned. Remember then, my anchor is on the soft part, the finger, and locked by that thumb there, so that's really locked into there. And then the second one goes about an inch apart. So it's an inch apart here, sits on there, so I'm putting it about this position here now. So now I've got the two tips lined up and I've got total control. So you can then pick up rectangular objects like so, and you can control the angle. Chinese food tends to be cooked into small pieces so they're bite-sized, so it's a lot easier to pick up things and then put them straight in your mouth because they'll be the right size. So here's some rocky road. Glacé cherries are useful to practice on because again they're round, they can be a bit tricky, but they're also slightly forgiving because they're squishy. So we can pick them up and eat them. Lovely. Actually that's quite tasty too. Trickiest thing would be a marble. Like that. There you are, that's how you do it. Hours of fun.